Out. Monday night on Park Avenue. This is Feinstein's, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know where Feinstein's is, it's on 61st and Park Avenue. And the reason I bring it up is because the doorman next door said he never heard of the place. And that's my oath to God. He said, I'm working here 30 years. I don't know what you're talking about. So this goes to show you what's happening in New York on a cold night. This is our first time here at Feinstein's. Michael Feinstein, in case you've never heard of him, one of the fine singers, composers, pianists, and it's a big favorite of mine because he sings the songs of my era. Tippy Tippy Too, one of the big songs. He does the Sinatra songs, the Dean Martin songs, and Irving Berlin, and George Gershwin, and Cole Porter. And this is a wonderful supper club that he opened, and it's been very successful. And he's been hiring entertainers of my era. No disrespect for the new entertainers or the rap guys and the rap girls. That's okay. That's their turn. But I'm talking about we still need people to sing the songs that I can understand. And Michael Feinstein, God love him, has been selling hundreds of thousands of albums by proving a point. There is people out there that want to hear that kind of music. In fact, last week or a week ago, they had Tony Martin, who's 94 years old. Now, you got to understand, 94 years old, and I'm worried that I'm going deaf. Man came here, I was here, the place was packed. Now, they sit about 150 people here. Let me tell you something, that's a big number for a place on Park Avenue, 150 people. And Tony being 94, and I sat on the side here, behind me at that time was Sid Charisse, who was alive then, and could not hear. Now get this, and I worked with Tony many times, one of the finest men in the world. And they said, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Martin. And the band played it low, and he gets on this stage with a tuxedo, handsome guy, I mean. And he started to sing. Now, it's a very closed room. And he went, used, dream, what, sing. So I came here, and I thought it was my hearing. What happens is Tony is not the greatest loud singer. So a lot of words were missed. But we didn't care. We gave him a standing ovation. Then I came back the next night to hear the rest of the words. Because, you know, the table's $190, and then I had to go home and have a sandwich. But this is what I'm trying to say. It's never over when you see a man like George Burns, God love him, and Tony Martins, and the Sinatras, the Dean Martins, that I miss that so much. I really do. And I look around today, and I don't understand it. We just got a new president, wonderful. God bless him, he should be anything he wants. He's a president of color, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know that. I don't understand. Every day on the papers and the papers on the television, they're selling a dish with his face on. And they're selling a tie with his face on. And they're selling everything with his face on. And T-shirts and hats. People are out of work. They need food for the dish that he wants to sell you with his face on it. The hell is that? I love the man. He's a president. He's already a president for a week. He's already involved, which is wonderful. But when do you stop? Now, can you imagine George Bush saying, nobody sold anything with my picture on it? Look at this. They're still selling pictures of Lincoln. They're still selling pictures of Washington. And in today's paper, if you want to buy a 50-cent coin with Obama's picture alongside of Kennedy's picture. And that's getting out of control. This is why the people in the world don't like us. Because everything seems to be money. Money, money, money. He's the president. Let him go to work, for crying out loud. Now his two daughters, I want to make dolls of his two daughters. All of a sudden, he's going to forget being the president. He's going to open a place in Sears. I mean, I'm not against the guy. But when does it stop? The country's in a depression, not a recession, a depression, which is good. Because a recession we don't understand. A depression we know it's bad. Now, what does a depression mean? A depression means the wealthy people are broke and the poor people got money. Think about it. Because the poor people had no money to lose. I mean, you got this guy Madoff, Huloff, whatever his goddamn name, $50 billion. This guy's my idol. He's my idol. $50 billion he walked away with. And he's still walking outside. I stole a loaf of bread. I was 9 years old. They gave me a year and a half in a baker. So this is what I don't understand. The country's going in the toilet because we're allowing it to go in the toilet. I mean, automobile makers, they need money to keep building automobiles. I say, let's go back to the horse and wagon. Governor screwed himself. Let's go back to where we're supposed to be. Telling the political people, cut the fucking out, huh? Stop it. Look at that guy from Illinois today. He's on 8 shows. Bachka, whatever his goddamn name is. He's got hair, looks like the Pacific Ocean with a curve in there. He was on The View today talking at an angle because the hair was so goddamn heavy. And he's talking to Joe Behar. He goes, well, I never did anything wrong. Why do they want to impeach me? Because you're a crook. You wanted to sell a Senate seat, you dumb bastard. Everybody knows it because that's a lie. So Lippy said, well, why are you coming on all these shows? He's doing Larry King tonight. Don't mean nothing. Honesty today is no good. Nobody appreciates honesty, caring, and understanding people. I grew up that way. I mean, I did stupid things, of course, but I mean, not tragic things to offend other families. I live next door, my oath to God. Excuse me, I live next door to a family, the Orsi family, O-R-S-I, 14 daughters. I should never see my grandkids again if I'm lying. 14 daughters. The father wanted a son, he would have killed for a son. So every year and a half, another girl. There was more pantyhose and stockings hanging on the line in those days. They were wonderful. They weren't starving. They had dinners at the table, 14 girls. You know, we would go to visit. It was wonderful. Nobody complained. We worked hand in hand. We were good neighbors. Today it's dangerous. Today it's dangerous. We're controlled by the television. I am big fault. I love television. Some of the stuff I can't stand, but that's okay. Rachel Ray, 30-minute meals. Took me 2.5 hours to make her 30-minute meals. I swear to you. I followed everything she did. Then I realized she's got people who write her show. She's got cameramen also there. She's got people who cut the stuff for her. Because God forbid she should cut one of her fingers. 30-minute meals. I come from a mother. 15, 20, 30 people. I said, and did it in a few hours. Natural. This woman, 30-minute meals, and people believe it because she has all the stuff packaged. She rips it up and goes in the frying pan. And she tells you what to do. Now, you got to go out and buy that stuff. That takes another hour. Then you got to come home and you got to buy special blenders to make sure that the onions are sauteed at an angle. Right? Because the common sense is lost. The common sense is lost. I said it the other night. There are no cooks, ladies and gentlemen. Lydia has a restaurant at 58th Street. She's a cook. Miss Esposito, who's on WLIW, she's a cook. She shows you how to cook. And the Lagazzi has a band in his kitchen.